Okay, now we're going to take what we know about finding a common denominator and add and subtract some fractions. Let's start with page 375. Let's read the story problem. It says Mela bought shell beads and glass beads to weave into her design in her basket. She bought 1/4 pound of shell beads and 3/8 pounds of glass beads. How many pounds of beads did she buy? So we know we're combining the two kinds of beads together, so we're going to add. So one way we can do it is we can find the common denominators by multiplying 4 times 8, and that would give us 32. And so 32 will be our common denominator. So 4 times what got me to 32? 4 times 8 got me to 32. So what I did to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator. So I take 1 times 8, which equals 8. So that new fraction is 8/32. So let's go to the bottom part of it, and I know that, what did I take from to get to 32? 8 times 4 equals 32. And so what I did to my denominator, let me get these back up here, equals 32. So what I did to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator. So 3 times 4 equals 12. So there my new fraction is 12/32. So over here, so now I would add those together, and I know 12 plus 8 32 plus 12/32. When I add that, I get 20/32. And I know that's not in the simplest form, so I'm going to divide them both by, if I look at it, I know I can divide them both by 2, but I also know that 4 is a factor of 20 and 4 is a factor of 32, so I'm going to divide them both by 4, and I'm going to get 5/8. So that was one way to do it, is just to multiply the two denominators together, and I got a common denominator. The way I like to do it is find the least common denominator, and I know that the common denominators for 4 are 4/8, and I don't need to go any further because I see that I have a common denominator of 8 here. So my common denominator is 8. So I have to take 4 times 8. Nope, sorry. 4 times what got me to 8? And so 4 times 2 got me to 8. So up here, 1 times 2 equals 2. So there I have 2/8. 3/8. 8 is the common denominator, so I'm going to that because it's still an 8 gets to stay the same, so 3/8, and when I add those together I get 5/8. When you find the least common denominator, most of the time you don't have to simplify. It's already been done for you. It takes one step. So let's do another one. This time we're going to be subtracting. So if we subtract here, we have 9/10 and 2/5. Let's see, I'm going to find the least common denominator, and I know 5/10, so 10 is my least common denominator. So this will stay as 9/10. But this one I have to take times 2 to get to 10, so I have a 10 here. And I got to take this times 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now I got a common denominator, I could just subtract. 9/10 take away 4/10 equals 5/10, which I also know is equivalent to 1/2. And if you ask how I simplified that, I divided them both by 5. 5 divided by 5 equals 1, and 10 divided by 5 equals 2. You don't have to explain, and I can see the steps as long as you showed your work here. Please show your work and show me what you did, what common denominator you came up with. Did you decide to multiply them, or did you decide to find the least common multiple? Please work on the share and show. Then let me look at your answers. And from then on, I would like you to do pages 377 and 378. Don't worry about doing any of the other pages except for do page 380. And tomorrow, if we don't have time today, we will do the mid-chapter checkpoint and move on to subtracting mixed numbers, adding and subtracting mixed numbers.